Picturesquely planted along the banks of the Cache-la-Poudre River, Our Lady of the Valley Parish announces the presence of Christ the King to northern Colorado, where once thrived the lowly sugar beet in one of the fastest growing parts of the Archdiocese of Denver. Today, hearts come alive in Our Blessed Lady's company. Now, from the rectory, here is the Windsor Catholic Report with Father Samuel Morehead.
Greetings, this is Father Sam. Welcome back to the rectory here in Windsor. It's time for another Windsor Catholic Report, and with joy we gather as we celebrate Memorial Day weekend, and perhaps more importantly in the life of the Church, as we are celebrating this feast, this weekend of the Pentecost event. So this is Pentecost Sunday this weekend, and we are entering back into ordinary time as of Monday. It'll be the 8th week of ordinary time, but we're going to experience liturgically and by the grace of God the mystical renewal of the descent of the Holy Spirit upon the Church at her very origins. As I said, this is Memorial Day weekend, so I hope you and yours have a wonderful, restful one this weekend. We've got a couple things to make note of here in the life of the parish. As Memorial Day was originally established after the Civil War to honor America's fallen soldiers, we remember that Memorial Day is about honoring not just our family members and friends who have died, but it's really about honoring those men and women who've served our country and have gone to the Lord. In that vein, this Sunday at the 10 a.m. Mass, we're going to have a special tribute with the playing of taps at the end of Mass. Because so many persons are gone traveling and it's a beautiful weekend for families, we're going to have no Kid Zone open for the Mass this Sunday. Our offices will be closed in keeping and honoring of Memorial Day on Monday, but we will still have the 9 a.m. daily Mass and the confessions before that on Monday. Totus Tuus is coming up in a few weeks, and this is your opportunity to sign up if you've not done so already. Totus Tuus is the wonderful program that has both a daytime program for elementary school students and an evening program for middle school and high school age students. The program will run from June 7th through the 12th. We're going to have a team of Totus Tuus missionaries, teachers who are with us, a combination of young adult college-age students and seminarians from the Archdiocese. They'll be here. It'll be so much fun. It is every year. I'll be very involved, so will be Father Michael, and we want you to sign up right away. Make sure that you register online. You can see that sign up on Flocknote or via our website, and I would encourage you to sign up as soon as possible because we don't want there to be no room left for you and your family for this wonderful program coming up in a few weeks. Speaking of other great programs, we're also happy to announce and remind you that Steubenville of the Rockies is coming up in the latter half of the month of June. This is the regional high school conference that will see thousands of high school students coming from the entire middle of America to Denver. This will be a great opportunity for young persons in high school age to be revitalized in their faith. I would definitely recommend that our high schoolers sign up for that. There's still room. Contact Ryan Ward if you're interested. Sign-ups are also available online via the website or through our Flocknote account. Summer hours. Well, Memorial Day weekend does represent the beginning of the summer season, and so summer hours for adoration will begin the first week of June. We're going to take a bit of a hiatus from Eucharistic adoration this next week so that we can reset the schedule and enter into the new calendar with the first bit of June. Because so many persons have told us that they are traveling, have other plans, and as we're already currently facing so many difficulties finding substitutes for adoration hours when we're required to have two non-related persons at each hour, we're going to do some special summer hours, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That'll see us through the summer, and then we can reset and grow the schedule again after Labor Day at the end of the summer season. And I just want to remind you once again of some exciting news here in the life of the parish. We are very blessed with the Catechesis of the Good Shepherd, and it's growing. And I've heard so much good feedback from our families who love this program about this good news. The Catechesis of the Good Shepherd has had one level present at Our Lady of the Valley for a few years now. We are now happy that we can grow to the second level, which will see us in the sacramental preparation years. So we've had those in level 1 who are ages 3, 4, 5 into 6, and now we're going to see that grow into the next age group of about 6 to 9 years old, which include the time frame in which persons would receive their first confession, their confirmation, and their first Holy Communion. To accommodate for this and the needs of how the program works, we are going to be having the 2 levels of CGS move into the Kids Zone over the course of the summer so that they're set to go for the beginning of the new school year. Kids Zone will find a new home. As a part of this move and some staffing changes, CGS going into the Kids Zone space, Kids Zone will move somewhere else in the building, and we'll no longer be able to offer it on Sundays, but we will still have a Kids Zone available during our daytime programs next school year, especially when moms groups meet and other things like that. And so Kids Zone is going to change, and I'm grateful for everyone's patience and their understanding, and part of that is the celebration of what CGS has been and now will be even more to the life of our parish here in Windsor. Speaking of the great blessings that are a part of our life together here in Windsor, last Sunday we were so blessed to celebrate the Mass of Confirmation and First Holy Communion with Archbishop Golka, our brand new Archbishop as of March here in the life of the Archdiocese of Denver. We had about 93 persons, many of them young, about 3rd grade, and others who were a bit older, teens and adults, who received their sacraments last Sunday. It was a very special occasion, full of so much grace, joy, and celebration. I'm particularly grateful to God for this opportunity, to Archbishop Golka for joining us, to our parents, our catechists, our volunteers, and everyone who made the preparations for what was a great celebration last Sunday. A moment of grace where our young persons could encounter and receive Jesus for the first time in the Holy Eucharist, and for all ages to receive the power and the presence of the Holy Spirit. That same Holy Spirit is the Holy Spirit who descended upon our Blessed Lady and the apostles at the first Pentecost. This weekend, as this beautiful piece of artwork, a medieval illumination, reminds us, you and I are reliving by the grace of God a mystical reception of the same Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit first fell upon Our Lady and the Apostles at the earliest days of the Church, but that Holy Spirit has not left us. He is still overshadowing us and guiding us, and so we're living out of the presence and the power of the Holy Spirit even now. So I hope you and yours have a wonderful celebration of the solemnity of Pentecost this weekend and a good and safe celebration of Memorial Day weekend. But for now, for you and yours, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon around the life of the parish. God bless everybody.